Hello everyone, we are at Lake Wisconsin by the ferry. This is one of those places where if they're biting, you'll get hundreds of pounds of fish. If they're not, you won't get anything. Hope they're biting today. Looks like a good day, and I actually have a couple of worms to make sure I get something. So, let's get fishing. All right, we're gonna toss this corn bait. It's a 4-ounce weight on my rig, and we're gonna toss this corn bait out as far as we can because it's how we fish for these fish. And hopefully they're hitting today, but we'll probably catch something regardless. Mainly because we have the worm, and there's stuff that bite on worms pretty much always. Well, I got all 3 poles out, 2 corns and a worm. Now, the small fish bite's been pretty good this year here, but the big fish bite has not. I don't really know if that's just because the water's a little higher than usual and they're like in the bays or something. But yeah, the big carp and buffalo just aren't here. You can always go by the dock over there, by the ferry, and there's always fish over there. And sooner or later, I'm gonna try like a worm under a float as well, because I have my floating rod. So hopefully we can get something here. Usually like mid-afternoon is when they start biting, and but it does not look like they're that interested today for some reason. I know it's not the construction, because that was there last year and I caught plenty of them. But this year I just haven't had the luck. And I really don't know why. I think they're still here, but it could just be the water level. Oh, I got a fish here on the worm, as expected. I think these little fish have been biting me, so it could be a bluegill, a drum, or possibly a white bass. John left. So he had to get some dinner with people, but you know, this one's not a small one. It's probably a drum. Huh? It just probably feels bigger than it actually is. Probably feels bigger than it actually is because I'm probably dragging up like 10 pounds of reed with it. But it could be like a decent sized fish, I guess. It ain't super small. Oh, what is it? Oh, it's a smallie. Oh, smallmouth action, not bad right now, but not much else. I mean, it's a bass, but not really what I'm looking for. Smallmouth bass. It's like a little smallie, not really worth anything. See ya. There you go. There you go. Not that exciting. Gotta toss the bait back out, see what we can get. The worm's doing some work, but the corn and the carp bait really aren't. I think the carp are all in the bays like Whalen and O'Kee. Right now, the usual corn bait ain't doing anything. So hopefully we'll get one soon, but don't really know. Not that exciting. Gotta toss the bait back out, see what we can get. The worm's doing some work, but the corn and the carp bait really aren't. I think the carp are all in the bays like Whalen and O'Kee. Right now, the usual corn bait ain't doing anything. So hopefully we'll get one soon, but don't really know. And that pole's going insane. That's a much bigger fish than I thought. Didn't think they bit these. That is a pretty big fish. What is it though? That's not like a small... That's not big, it's just not small. I think it's a carp. I think it's a carp. What is that? Oh, wow. Didn't expect this one to get a big one. It's a bass, it's like a 5-pound bass. But then again, this pole does actually make things feel bigger. I feel like, yeah, it's this drag. What is this fish? What is this fish? Can't tell. Oh, that's a big drum. That's what it is. It's a big, big drum. Actually, you know what? It's probably only like, it's like 5 pounds. It's like 3-4 pounds maybe. Freshwater drum, not too bad, not too bad. A bigger one than the ones I usually catch here, but Still just a drum, freshwater drum. All right, let me go get the net. All right, here's the look at the drum. And we're gonna just use our net to get it. It's a nice size fish, not huge. It's a nice size. It's actually a little smaller now that you look at it. It's probably like only about 3 pounds, but decent sized drum. Nice freshwater drum, probably like 2.5 pounds, maybe 3. But solid fish, solid fish. All right, finally got something on the corn. Might be massive, might be massive. Been looking for a massive fish for so long that it's not massive. It is not very massive. Still bigger than anything I've caught recently, but it is not massive. I think it's a buffalo, but it's hard to say. Gotta be careful though, that hook is not strong. That hook is not very strong. Just gotta have... It's a problem with catching buffalo. They don't bite big hooks, but they're really, really heavy. Oh my gosh. There it is. There it is. Is that a catfish or a... I have caught catfish on corn, and they're pretty big. If they start biting now, I could salvage today. That one's probably like less than 10. All right, we got a carp, like a 10-pound carp. Not too big, but not bad. Finally got one for today. Hopefully they start biting now. All right, you guys have seen me catch and release plenty of carp. So yeah, my battery actually died while I was filming me reeling that thing in. Sorry guys, but yeah, we caught it, and yeah, we got it. All right, let's get this back out there. All right, we finally got another fish. Ooh, it's getting serious now. That one's good. That's a fish for sure. It's not a bad one. I think it's a drum. Pretty sure that one's a drum. It's not as big as the other ones. It's feeling pretty heavy though. But then again, like I said, this hole makes everything seems heavy. But nope, it's light now. Probably just caught on a tree or something. See what it is. See what it is. It's not bad. Not bad day. It started off poorly. But oh yeah, it's another one. Smaller one, but I'll take it. Also swallowed the bejesus out of it, so I'm gonna give it to the other guy because he likes these things. All right, not bad. Freshwater drum. All right. Let's get this out there and hopefully we get another one. Just lost another carp, but that's fine. There's plenty of those. It's not like I haven't caught those in the past. But yeah, not too bad. Started off really, really slow, but definitely getting better as the day goes on. That should be good enough for a decent fish. Day started off slow, but it's picking up. Hopefully we end the day with a man-eating fish that doesn't eat me. Well, let's get back on it. I think I have another one on the line. I think I just let go. But something keeps biting the worms for sure. Now I get a lot of these bites here, but they don't stay on.
A little bit and then it stops. I don't know.
I don't know what these fish are, but they don't seem to slay us. That did slack a little bit. Yeah, it's on there. That's probably another drum.
Yeah.
It's trying to get stuck on stuff. It's definitely trying to get stuck on stuff. Let's see what this is. Step on these rocks a little bit. I would throw like stuff under a bobber, except for the bobber, I can't get it out there deep enough. Quite. I need to get it a little bit further out there. That one's on. Yep, it's another freshwater drum. A lot of these things today, but there's always a lot of these things. Sheepheads galore. Oh, sucker fish thingies. All right, not bad. 5 fish today. I'll take another one. Freshwater drum. I think that about does it for today. Haven't had my fill of carp, giant, buffalo, and I'll probably come back here in about a month. Hopefully when the water is down, because that's when the buffalo are actually here. I know people have caught big flatheads here at night, so probably spend more time here. in about a month, a couple of weeks after the water's gone down. Hopefully we get more good stuff here. But it was decent today. 1 carp, several drum, including a decently large one, and a couple of, like smallmouth bass that were tiny, but decent to pull in. Not too much else, but yeah, this is like one of the few places on Wisconsin where there's actually places to fish because everything else is flooded. Can't fish the dam right now, and that kind of sucks. So hope you enjoyed this episode. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button, and I will be back next time with another fishing adventure.